What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. I know I said I was going to be working on getting more of these out to you, and we really are. But today is the day that we're going to start working on another vehicle of mine in the shop. It's my '88 Jeep Comanche named Forky, and we're giving it the upgrade that it's needed since the day I bought this thing. So one of the things that I've needed to update on this since day one were these taillights. They're old, cracked, crusty, faded, just not great performance at all, and honestly not a great look. About a year ago, maybe even longer, Oracle released that they were going to be coming out with a direct replacement LED taillight for the Comanches, which is the first to market on this. So it was a pretty exciting thing, and I know the Comanche community went crazy over it. I back ordered a set and finally got mine. So we're going to go ahead and install those today, and I'm going to show you guys how to install them just in case you have a Comanche yourself and want to put these guys in there. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what all comes in the box. Now, I've already installed one side before I decided to do a video on it, so just a fair warning on that. But inside the box, this is what you're going to find. All right, so when you open up the box, obviously you're going to see two tail lights here. I've already installed one, so here it is. This is the driver's side tail light. And then you're going to get three of these harnesses. They are cut and play harnesses, so you are going to have to cut some of the factory harness for the lights and wire those guys in. And then on top of that, you're obviously going to have the instructions, which are actually really good instructions. Now, in the instructions, it does give you a list of some of the tools needed, but I ended up needing a couple extra. So depending on your Comanche, it may change. Before I get too far, this also came in there. This is new hardware for your taillights, which is awesome because mine were trashed. Obviously, I've got the Phillips head screwdriver. I did need a T15 Torx bit on there to get the current bolts out. We've got my wire strippers and crimps. I ended up getting dikes because it just was easier for me to cut with those. Some small zip ties because the loom that's factory, I wanted to tie it back up. Got this because there was some factory tape on there. Heat source, and then some electrical tape because I am going to wrap the wires. And I did forget to show you guys a flathead. You're going to want this. So the first thing that you're going to do is remove any of the bolts holding on the tail lights now. You've got one here, one here, one here, and one here. So 4 total. Mine are Torx bits. Some of you might have Phillips. Just kind of depends on what you got as to what tool you might need. All right, now with that removed, you can go ahead and remove your tail light. You're gonna have 3 plugs on the back side. Go ahead and get all of those removed. Now that your tail lights are removed, we're going to go ahead and start with the top bulb, and we're going to go ahead and cut these wires. Should have 4 wires on the driver's side and 3 wires on the passenger side. Now we're going to go ahead and strip the tops of all these wires. Now that you've got those stripped, go ahead and grab one of your harnesses. You're going to see 3 different wires on here. You're going to have a yellow one, a black one, and a white one. The black one is obviously going to go to your black wire. The yellow one is going to go to your brown or gray wire. And the blue wires are going to go to your white wire on your harness. Now that you've got all 3 of those connected, go ahead and heat shrink them. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move on to our second light in the housing. This one here is gonna have 2 sets of wires going into each plug because it jumps from the first one into the second one. Now, same thing on this. Grab your second 3-wire harness. Black's gonna go to black, white's gonna go to blue, and yellow's gonna go to brown or gray. Alright, and finally grab your last light. This one's only gonna have 2 wires, so it'll match up with your 2-wire harness. This one's pretty simple. Go ahead and put your black to black and your white to white stripe. Now that you have all your connections made, go ahead and wrap the wires if you want to do this at this point. You don't have to, but I would probably recommend it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that on my own. All right, and before we go ahead and grab the tail light, we're gonna take these clips off that you see right here, and we're gonna replace them with the new ones. Now go ahead and grab your new tail light. I'm gonna leave the plastic on just so that I don't scratch it up or anything. And we'll go ahead and plug this all in. Go ahead and throw this in there. And start lining up your bolts. And that's it. Really simple install, awesome look. They fit freaking perfect. And the fact that they give me new hardware is everything on this, because the hardware that came off of here is kind of junk. All right, so there you guys have it. That is the install of the Oracle taillights on the Jeep Comanche. I think they look freaking killer. They fit awesome, and the installation was pretty dang simple. So if you guys are interested, give us a call. We can get you hooked up with a set of these on yours. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'm gonna get back in the shop and continue putting some other stuff on so I can get some videos out to you guys.